Hello, hi everyone. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Rohit Sudas Kamble. I have around 9.5 plus years of experience and I worked with a different domain like banking, finance, edtech, e-commerce. I completed multiple certification like certified Scrum product owner, SAFe, POPM, and I am the engineering graduate and postgraduate diploma in banking and finance. So this is my introduction part. And regarding the salary, as per the industry standard or my as per my skill, that is completely fine for me. And yes, but still, if you are asking for the figure, the amount, the 50 to 60% on my current CTC, that is fine. So yeah, we'll move to next to the analysis part. I will share my screen and will explain these detail. Yes, I hope you can see my screen clearly and my voice is clear. So the first we'll go with the process summary, what the project is, what the problem statement you give me. The process is to manage the client, the initial inquiry through the project delivery, and the our objective to ensure that the client requirement should understood properly and we have to execute their project effectively and the stakeholder remain informed and they should feel comfortable with us and then we have to do the complete process. So these are the key stakeholder as per the problem statement. As per my understanding, the managing partner, Michael, the role is like conduct the discovery call, assign the work for high priority clients, and the mainly the meetings part. The Michael is handled consultant. Other than the project manager who creates the project, set up the project infrastructure, assign the task, and monitor the progress, how the progress is going, and the client they provide the requirement to us, they review the proposal, they want to change something in as per the requirement or not, or approve the agreement and paying the invoices, paying the bill, the job. And the accounting team is mainly generate and sends the invoices for the project billing. So as per the problem statement, we are using the HubSpot as a CRM system and the Asana for the project tracking tool. And the Google Drive is for the document storage and collaboration part. The Slack is for the internal communication. Email is for the client communication and project call. And the spreadsheet, the Google spreadsheet is just managing the data, reducing the planning and consultancy capacity. So what I observed here in the major process stages, what I observed, lead intake. The first stage is lead intake. When the potential client reach out to us or reach out to me through, there are three different ways like a referral, LinkedIn, or the company website. Then I have to book call with them like a discovery session and I want to understand their requirement and assess the engagement stability with them, and then I need to prepare the proposal for them. Then they will review the proposal and approve the proposal, and then the execution will do the project kickoff or project will be started, and then project manager will start the project accordingly. And then the next step is the resource allocation and task assignment. The actual developer will start working on the particular project and the task will be assignment, and at the end of stage the project will deliver to the client and the bill will be generated accordingly. Also, before that, like progress tracking, client communication, as we are following here agile methodology nowadays, so the client interaction is very important here. And then finally, billing, invoicing, and the project closure. These are the steps we are following right now as per the problem statement. What I analyze that. So these are the just like process input output, what we are performing, what we are getting, and what is the output. So if we are performing the lead intake task, it means the input is like client inquiry, then the output is our qualified lead. Then if we are doing the discovery call, then the it means that we are dealing with the client. Then we are analyzing the opportunity, what is the client requirement. Then proposal creation, we are creating the document part. Then it means discovery finding. Then output is like proposal document. When the proposal approval is the proposals and the output is the approved engagement, means whatever the steps we discussed till billing, it's just like I divided into the input and output part. Then important decision point, we have to figure it out here. Is this opportunity a good fit? like first decision means once the discovery call has been done with the client, they will engage with us or they will onboard with us or not. So there are two possible outcome actually. They proceed to the proposal creation or they will decline the opportunity. Then the next stage is, has the client approved the proposal? Let's suppose client has approved, so proceed with our proposal or approved our thing. Then the first step, we pass the first step, proceed with the proposed creation. The next stage is like, has the client approved the proposal? There are other three outcome or three possibilities we are considering here: proposed approved, proposal approved, proposal required revisions, or proposal rejected. These are the three possible outcomes. Then what is the decision point 3? Can project work begin? Follow the standard then we have to follow the standard onboarding process here. Or if the work is already going on, then the start work before the setup. It is an exceptional cases we are considering here. Who assign the resources? Mainly the project manager, because he is more inclined with the development team and all, so he will assign the resources. And the managing partner is the part of high priority client. If the client is the main priority is to handle the client, to collaborate with the client. Then what communication method does the client prefer? So mainly in Agile also we are following the weekly status meeting, written reports, and phone and video calls we are avoiding. But video call is fine in the meeting, but the weekly status meeting and written reports, these are the possible option. What billing methods we are applying? As per the problem statement, monthly invoicing and hourly project, time entry submission followed by invoice generation or monthly invoicing. These are the two methods we are following. We can take any one. The next step is like, what is the information gap I saw in the problem statement? The first thing is missing information. The discovery session does not provide the sufficient information about once the about the lead management. Missing information, it means that when we are connecting with the client, we are talking about their particular project, I didn't get the complete information, so this is the gap for me. Then the lead management, how we can qualify the lead, on what basis, whether all and next stage is like, here we are using the HubSpot as a CRM. We are using the HubSpot as a CRM, whether all leads must be entered into HubSpot CRM or not, or how the lead ownership process will follow here. The proposal management, standard proposal template availability, we don't have the standard template right now. Proposal approve workflow, approval turnaround expectation, like this. Project setup, required we don't have the onboarding checklist, required project documentation, approved required or before project initiation. So how we are managing the resource, what are the resource allocation rule here, the project governance, project review cadence, risk management process, quality assurance process. These are the gaps we are finding in the billing, like how the invoice workflow will go, what is the time entry deadline, handling of disputed invoice, like this. And once the project has been closure, what is our definition of done, what is our acceptance criteria, what is lesson learned for that. So these are the information missing we are saying here. Then unclear responsibilities, like some of the tasks I mentioned here, and the responsibility I saw, that is unclear. The lead entry into HubSpot CRM, then who is managing actually here? As per the problem statement, I'm not getting managing the partner or consultant, who is doing that. Proposal creation, the same, the managing partner will create that proposal or a senior consultant. The proposal follow up, project readiness or something, these are the just unclear responsibility as per my understanding. But still I got the idea, the consultant will do all the activity, the complete end-to-end cycle or complete end-to-end work, the consultant will do for the client, as per my understanding. And then he or she will report to the project manager. Then assumption that cannot be validated. So the few thing we have, but we cannot be yet be validated. Like every project follows the same life cycle. HubSpot is the primary CRM system, is the only primary CRM system, or we are using other. Asana is the official project management tool or not. All client engagement required in sign agreement, when we are signing the document, is the all client requirement, all clients approval is required. The project manager owns the project team setup activities, how we are performing the weekly update and unexpected for every project. Billing occurs after project work has started. Resource allocation decision are primarily made using the spreadsheet data. Means these are the assumption, but as per the detail, as per the problem statement, I'm unable to validate the thing. So these are the areas required for the additional discovery, like the process standardization. We don't have the standard operating procedure, process documentation part. We don't have the knowledge management, project delivery, client communication. How we can perform that? Well, we don't have an idea. And the last thing is the financial operation, a revenue recognition process or invoice approval process on everything. So discovery question for the next stakeholder, like the in the task one, if the first thing has been done, then what we have to discuss means I prepared the question like for questionnaire for each area: lead management, proposal process, project initiation, resource planning, project tracking, documentation management, client communication, billing and invoice. For each and every area, I will ask the question in the next meeting and the project closure like this. So in the task 2, I have to perform the, like I have to show the workflow diagram and what the steps we are doing to do the complete setup. So I will explain the diagram first. You can see the process will start, then the lead intake, a lead registration may be inconsistent, then the discovery call will happen. If it is good fit, yes, we'll go move ahead, and if it is not good fit, then the opportunity is directly closed, and we can see it will directly move to the end. Then yes, then the proposal will created, then proposal review and approval, and if the client approved the project proposal, then we'll move to the next step, or not, then we have to review and resubmit the proposal. You can see the loop here, and let's suppose the proposal has been done, the agreement and signing will kick off, then the project will set up, the project manager will do the resource allocation and task management, then the project execution will start progress tracking, then the client communication in between the development, then finally billing, invoicing, and project closure, and then end of this process. Means whatever the flow we are discussing here, I am following in the complete activity diagram, right? So I mentioned the workflow step. First step is lead intake. We have to take the lead for the client, potential client, contact the firm through referral, LinkedIn, or the website. The here the reporter party is like managing partner and the consultant. Which system you are using right now? HubSpot, which is the best CRM right now. And yeah, the observation and output I mentioned here. Then we have to do the discovery call. The initial discussion is to understand the client requirement and assess whether opportunity align with the firm's capability or not. And then we'll decide that is the client engagement is good fit or not, and then the process proceed with the proposal creation or no, opportunity close. And then proposal creation, we are performing the next step, like system used, proposed template, output. Next step is like proposed review and approval. Proposal is submitted to the client review, and they will approve the proposal. The responsible party is the client and proposal owner. Decision point is like if the proposal is approved, they will move to next thing, or we have to revise or resubmit. Agreement signing and kick off. Once the agreement has been signed, like project has been finalized, agreement will be signed, and the project started. So the responsible party is client and the engagement party. So these are the complete state I am explaining here. Whatever the flow I explain in our data flow diagram, the same flow I wrote here. So the next thing, the process improvement assessment, like what challenges I face here. The inconsistent lead management. Leads are not always captured in HubSpot, causing visibility issue because some of the reels are referrals. So we are not capturing that, HubSpot is not capturing the lead. Then non-standard proposal process. We don't have the proper format, or we don't have the proper SOP to do that. So this is the second challenge. Work starts before the project setup. Sometimes means I don't have the idea, but it happens if the client has a existing repo, then the project will start before that, like before the process started. So this is the, and manual resources planning. There is no automatic planning we are performing here. inconsistent project update means we are performing right now the manually, there is no automation, there is no AI tool. So the inconsistent project update I am getting right now, and so the documentation is completely scattered, and the delayed time entries and the invoicing is also delayed because of that, and sometimes that because of that delivery is also delayed. So what are the improvement areas in terms of the process, and how we can use the AI tool in our complete ecosystem? So I am explaining here. So the we have to follow the proper standard flow. The lead, first the lead will come, then we'll do the discovery, then proposal, we'll discuss, we'll prepare the proposal, then agreement signing, sign up process will perform, then project startup, then delivery will happen, then billing, and then project closure. These are the end-to-end cycle we are following in everything. So which tool we have to perform for this? Asana, like it is a standard project workflow for the task management or project management tool. Confluence, if we have to write the steps what to perform, template formats, then Confluence is the good thing. And for the data flow diagram or the activity diagram we have to do, flow chart we have to draw, then Lucidchart is a good tool for this. Like expected impact is like improved consistency, better governance, easier scaling. The second thing is like centralized project tracking and documentation. We don't have a centralized system as of now. So like for as per the problem statement, Asana is the for project tracking, and Google Drive is a centralized storage. But many industries follow the Microsoft SharePoint is the centralized database, and we are sharing the link to the client or internally. But as per the problem statement, Google Drive is the fine. And then the project governance, project updates are very inconsistent. So what we have to do for every week, we want to check the project health, like what's going on in our current project or current sprint. Then the dashboard, sorry, Asana dashboard is the quick functionality where we can see the dash charts and all, or we can see the project status or report on like the health of the our project on a weekly basis. So this tool we are using here, and Microsoft Teams for a Teams meeting, weekly communication, weekly sprint call, planning call. We have to use that. Strengthening the billing control, means as per the problem statement, I'm not sure which billing we are using right now, but Kika for the time tracking, like with the project timing, Harvest or a QuickBook for tool, invoicing tool, we are using this. And in this complete process, what are the AI tool we can propose? ChatGPT Enterprises application and Microsoft Copilot we can use to propose draft automatically from discovery call note. We can use this to write the project proposals. Or we can use the Zapier or Asana API integration for the project setup, automatically project setup, onboarding process, AI generated status report. Yeah, Asana AI, ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot. We have to use this thing. So the complete goal or complete understanding is that whatever the problem we are facing, there is the inconsistency in the like process, there is the manual intervention. So we can completely automate this process, and we can increase our skill. So the error rate will reduce to 5% or 10%, and our work efficiency will increase. Yes, this is all about the project details. Thank you so much.